What's up, everybody? This is the Kindly Knight. Welcome back to the Kingdom. We're coming at you with some more mobile gameplay. This one's a little different than the other videos I've done so far. So this is a game called Choice of Dragon. And essentially, it's just a story playthrough, and you make choices, and the game reacts to the choices you make. So I thought it would be fun to do a little playthrough, maybe do a series of a couple of videos, and go through the story together. So it's going to start, and it's probably going to ask us some questions that will build our character attributes or something like that. And so in this story, just so you're clear, we are the dragon whenever it's talking. So let us begin, it says. A knight charges up the slope at you. His horse pounds at the ground, carrying the heavily armored warrior as if he were a child's doll. The knight sets his lance to attack you. How do you defend yourself, O mighty dragon? So we can take to the air with a quick beat of our wings, knock the knight back from his horse with a slap of the tail, rush in to charge and tear him to pieces with my claws. A puff of my fiery breath should be enough for him. Let's rush in and just rip him to shreds. So the knight's lance shatters against your nigh impenetrable hide as you slam into him. You yank him clean off his horse, slamming him to the ground and ripping his plate armor with your vicious claws. The fight is over before it has begun. Do you finish him off, victorious dragon? We can say, of course, how dare he attack me? Let him live to warn others of our power. Or, now that it's ended, he is beneath our concern. Let's see. We're going to be a really aggressive, mean dragon. So, of course, how dare he attack us? Your jaws crush him in a single bite. That showed him. You know it's going to get annoying to keep calling you great and mighty dragon. What is your name? Gorthalon, Sethalus, Calamir, or that name. Those names are terrible. Those names are pretty terrible. We're going to be... Oh, please forgive me. What name would you like? We'll just be the mean dragon. Yeah, that sounds good. Will you be male or female? Don't pester us with impudent questions. Yes, of course. How churlish of me. But, oh mighty mean dragon, I feel I should let you know that this game is full of choices. Indeed, it is nothing but multiple choice questions that determine the course of your adventure as a dragon. If you don't enjoy answering questions, this game may not be for you. If I may, would you like to specify your gender after all? Alright, we'll specify a gender. We'll be male. As you think about it, the knight's attack was probably inevitable. After all, you did just kidnap the princess from right out of her tower. Although, isn't it a little sexist to always kidnap princesses? We can say, maybe, but tradition demands that dragon kidnap princesses, even if that is sexist. I actually kind of like that answer, so we'll go with it. I guess you're right. Anyways, you ripped the roof off her tower, the light glistened off your... would you like to specify the color of your hide? I wasn't sure which color to put in that description. So we can say, can we just get onto the smashing? Black, blue, brown, gold, green, iridescent, red, or white. Let's be a black dragon. Sounds pretty mean. Wonderful choice. So the light glistened off your black hide as you snatched the princess out of her tower. While we're on the subject, let's settle a few other details. How many limbs will you have, not counting your wings or tail? 4, regular dragon. Is the top of your head ridged or smooth? We're going to go with ridged. I see, and your wings, feathery, leathery, or scaly? I think we're going to have some scaly wings. As you kidnapped the princess, you beat your scaly black wings and flew off into the night, as she clutched tightly to your ridged scalp to avoid plummeting to her doom. What are you planning on doing with the princess anyway? We can say it's all about companionship and good conversation. I'll keep her around for a little while to lure in more knights, but then she's dinner. It's a little-known fact that princesses taste better than most humans. Or we can say it's all about the ransom payments. Those are a quick and easy way to build a horde. Let's go for the ransom payments. Indeed, within a month, a large chest of gold comes to pay for the princess's release. What do you do then? So we can honor their demands and carry out our end of the bargain. Or once we get the payment, we can have our dinner. And we're going to be mean but fair. Mean but fair. So we're going to honor the demands. Of course, no sooner have you received the payment than you let the princess go. Next. This would be a good time to talk a little more about your personality. See, it's building our character right now. All dragons can be described in terms of a handful of characteristics, each in opposed pairs: brutality or finesse, cunning or honor, disdain or vigilance. Are you more notable for your brutality or your finesse? Brutality. We're strong, cruel. Do you have more cunning or honor? We're honest. We're mean, but we're honest, you know? Do you disdain threats and insults that are beneath you, or are you vigilant against any slight or transgression? Oh, we react impulsively and violently. Now we're going to view some flashbacks to your days as a wormling. As a young hatchling, you lived with your mother in a cave high up on a mountain. Your mother had a vast hoard of treasure and a varied hunting range. Some of your siblings chose to spend much of their time reading the rare codices and scrolls your mother had collected. Other siblings spent their time hunting dangerous game and brawling with each other. Which pursuit did you prefer? We like to brawl it out with the bros. You developed your muscles as you gloried in combat and the kill. As you gloried in combat and the kill at the end of the hunt. Your brawls with your siblings also taught you the basics of honor. Brutality and honor increase. As you reached maturity, you began to threaten your mother's dominance over her territory. Before you could possibly have bested her in a direct confrontation, she threw you out of her lair and drove you from the lands in which you grew up. Leaving you to fend for yourself without any resources beyond your claws, wings, and teeth. Did you seek revenge on her by turning some of the humans in her lands against her, or did you consider petty revenge beneath you? Oh, we are revengeful. We are so revengeful. So, we were unable to truly threaten her, but you forced your mother to spend her time suppressing the revolts of human villages. The dead villagers also provided her with no tribute, reducing the increase of her hoard. Perhaps something more direct would be better as revenge. Still, a real gain nonetheless. Cunning and vigilance increase. After several days of flight, you came across a tiny halfling traveling through the desert. Even from afar, your keen eyes detected the glint of gold and the sparkle of magic. The halfling has some sort of magic golden shield strapped to his tiny back. You knew immediately that this treasure must be yours. The halfling was far from civilization and would almost surely die soon of thirst and starvation. From the moment, he seemed to be protected by the power of the shield. Did you kill him on the spot, ignoring his magical protections, or did you hover nearby and wait for the halfling to die, knowing that you might lose the treasure? You know, we're pretty impulsive and ridiculous, so we just killed him on the spot. It wasn't easy. The shield protected him from fire and helped him evade your attacks. Eventually, you had to swallow him whole and cough up the shield. Wow, that worked. Brutality and vigilance increase. One of your elder clutchmates... Yeah, that's right. One of your elder clutchmates was an overbearing brute named Axilmius. Axilmius loved to torment the others, always seeking to seize what did not belong to him. Mean dragon, he said with a menacing grin. Give me that golden shield, or I will beat you within an inch of your life. No way. We're going to duel this, buddy. Axilmius, you're going down. Brutality and honor increase. You fought your hardest, but Axilmius was a bit stronger than you. He pinned you to the ground and pried the shield out of your claws. Dang it. Then he crushed the shield in his jaws, wasting the magical energies, what a brute, imbued within it, and spat it out at your feet. He laughed with a great roar as he flew away. Alright, Axilmius, you just ruined us. Oh, see? And there we go. It built our stats. So, it looks like we have 92% brutality, 76% honor, 90% vigilance, and our infamy is at 45%. And we have a wealth of 6,500 gold coins. Alright, so that does our intro. We got our character, the Mean Dragon, built. So this will be a series. We'll have a couple videos until we get to the end of the story, and I hope you enjoyed. Above all else, be kind to somebody today. Later.